She gives her pills to all who needs sweet, sweet petals she gives. In a quiet, forgotten garden where the shadows like to play, stood a single crimson blossom drinking up the morning ray, while her sisters held their beauty just to catch the royal light. She would watch the weary travelers as they slowly wandered by. She could feel their heavy burdens, she could hear their deepest sighs, and she knew that she could help them just by reaching for the skies. She gave her petals to the weary, she gave her petals to the blind, leaving nothing but her center for the world to call behind. With a breath of sweet devotion, she would let her colors fall, 'cause a rose was never meant to hide her healing from a call. Take a little piece of velvet, let it wash away the pain. She would rather bloom in pieces than to keep her love in vain. She's sister waiting patiently, watching everybody walking round. And then a mother came a-crying with a fever in her chest, and the rose reached out a whisper, take my brightest for your rest. Then an old poor rugged man came upon the garden to look. The rose told him to take her petal, the velvet will turn to gold, and you can sell it to the best. Then a poet full of sorrow, with a mind of tangled thread, caught a falling ruby ribbon that was drifting from her bed, and their worries turned to quiet, and their sicknesses were gone, as the little rose grew lighter, stripped of everything she'd won. She gave her blind, leaving nothing but her center for the world to call behind. With a breath of sweet devotion, she would let her colors fall, 'cause a rose was never meant to hide her healing from a call. Take a little piece of velvet, let it wash away the pain. She would rather bloom in pieces than to keep her love in vain. Now her stem is standing naked, and her thorns are in the breeze, and the neighbors start to whisper that she's brought upon her knees. But the garden knows her magic, and the earth will always tell that it takes a bit of breaking just to make the broken well. Every year she grows back with more petals to give, and her magic gets stronger every time she heals. So come rest your weary head next to the rose that gives. She is beautiful and bolder than the proudest in the row, for she gave herself to others so that hope could start to grow. She gave her petals to the weary, she gave her petals to the blind, leaving nothing but her center for the world to call behind. With a breath of sweet devotion, she would let her colors fall, 'cause a rose was never meant to hide her healing from a call. Take a little piece every color, every ray, just to help another man. She remains a faithful friend. So if you need a resting place, come sit by her side. But don't worry if she doesn't have any petals at the time. The very next spring morning, when the sun begins to rise, she will grow another velvet for the teardrops in your eyes.